So, where are we? What are we doing? Getting chased by Zeds, that's what I'm doing. Haven't been up to the TV tower in a while. I'm pretty well armed. I should be able to handle those military Zeds and see what's up there. It is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's a shame the game makers didn't use such an iconic building on the map as some kind of, no. It could have been something real important. They could have put a military spawn in there, a bit like the one at Balota or something. Some more military tents for gear to spawn in. That would have been cool. But no, they decided not to do anything. I've still got that. Oh god, I've still got him behind me. Right behind me. There he is, little French farmer. Let's see if I can get him confused with some rocks. No, he doesn't seem to be confused by rocks. Little bugger. Come on, do a tap. Dropped in. So, yep, I'm just going to approach this up here. There's no point approaching it from this direction because there just aren't any holes in the fence, which is really annoying. Here's my round situation. I have 22 plus 1. Let's move 1 over. Open bag. Let's move 1 over as I'm about. I know I'm about to go into combat. Lots of military Zeds up here. Really wish I had a silenced weapon. I do have a silenced weapon in the tent, but I don't have much ammo for it. So this is one of those places where you're actually probably going to find more interesting gear on the Zeds than you are the actual spawning point. See the detail, it sort of loads in, we've got some LOD issues, always seem to have LOD issues with this this structure. It is beautifully detailed, but you have to get closer to it to make all that detail pop in. But it is a beautifully detailed item. And I just think they missed a trick. I think Bohemian missed a trick by not being able for us to get up it a long way. You can only go up to that first catwalk. So being able to get all the way to the top would have been cool because we'd done base jumps off it and stuff. And the makers of Dayz missed a trick by not putting lots of military spawn here, because this could become yet another important place on the map, if you like, in the way that Starry is, and Balota on the south coast. So here they all come. This could be interesting. Bloody gates are closed. Nice move. You're bleeding, which means you've got to get far enough away through enough confusing terrain for them not to be able to latch back onto you. And there's one right there. Here we go. Where is he? Where is he? He's the other side of... Reload's more important right now. Into here. Bandage. That didn't go well, did it? Right. Should we try that again? Maybe I shouldn't have opened the fire. Woke them all up. You've got to make sure you don't kill all of them. Leave like one alive. Because that way, the next wave don't get spawned in. That's our theory. So yeah, beautiful building. Blooming gates are closed. Got to watch out for gates when you open them. See how tricky it is with gates? Oh! Did I want to do that? Open door. The speed that gate swings open, it can kill you. There is nothing much up here. The only entrable building is that door there. Occasionally on this building, you see this building looks like it's camoed, it's just flaking away. You'll get spawning. Oh, there's our one zombie we're going to leave alive. But yeah, you get spawn on that building on the inside, but what is annoying is occasionally I have found things, found zombies in here. So that is... Oh, come on, get onto the ladder. So you have to be prepared to fire when you get to the top. Sorry, I'm eating nuts. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Quick check. Nothing around. Some scrap metal. I hope you do. And this is of course where you wish Dayz had a longer, further view distance. My colour's a little desaturated, so what I'll do is have something to read, see if that... Yeah, do you see the colour tint highlight just then slightly? Now, what I was saying about the view distance, the game is capable of drawing out to 10 kilometres. Now, whether your PC is capable of drawing out 10 kilometres is another matter. The trees go out to about 3 kilometres. So even if you have like an Uber computer, you'll not get the trees go much further out than 3 clicks. But even on Dayz, you can see quite a long way from up here. Not much of a sniper nest, but because of the very bad visibility on Dayz. And this is something they do as a trick to basically improve people's performance. Really annoying you can't go up there. See, that's the door I closed. Not that, would be fantastic if you could go up. Do not want to fall down that slope, or down that hole. And have a look now, I was looking at my kit levels. I could do some blood, I could do some medical supplies, so that's a trip to a hospital. Nearest one is probably Cherno from here, but it's still going to be a good 2-3 clicks away. Let's hope no zombies came in here. Oh, let me turn around. No. Why can't I turn around? I hate this. The lower weapon. Now I can turn around. Yay! So whilst we're in here reasonably, I was going to go to Starry, but I don't think I'll bother. I think it's time to do a little run. And how far is it? It's still 4 clicks away. So, just a little highlight of that place. There, it's very pretty. There's bugger all there. It's your basic answer. Really good looking portion of the map. Fantastically tall, highly detailed. So, I'll leave it there as I tromp 4 clicks across the map. Talk to you later, boys and girls. Talk to you later. Okay, that's the bulk of the running out of the way. We're approaching Cherno. A few people on the server, mainly regulars. Yeah, regulars. Don't know this guy. But him and him, I know. Don't know this one. Oh, there's a thing. My information. I had this problem when I started my computer this morning. It seemed to forget all my settings, which is rather annoying. So it looks like my squad URL has gone walkabout. I've got my square tag, I've got my marker down on the hospital I intend to go and see, to pick up the medical supplies I need. See if we see Zeds in town. You see something in there through that window. Looked red for a second. while the texture's loaded in. That looks remarkably Z-free to me. Is it to you? It looks Z-free to me. What? Bloody hell, what's near me? Where did he come from? Hang on, there's a player there.
Yo. Yo, I'm friendly, man. I'm friendly. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Yep, friendly. I'll get rid of the Z behind you. Hold on, it's going to be loud.
Cut.
Who are you, mate?
XX long shot.
Okie dokie. Let's see what gear I've got. What gear have you got yet? Anything?
Nothing.
Okie dokie, give me a few seconds. I'm going to put some gear in your backpack. Not going to be too generous, you know what I mean? Have you got a map yet?
I saw you in the bush and yeah. I didn't know if you were going to shoot me or not.
No, I don't do that type of shit. Sorry, do you have a map? Right, have a look in your backpack. You should find quite a lot of nice stuff to keep you going. Okay?
So, who are you in game?
I'm Pendragon. Have fun. Don't shoot me if you see me.
Who are you in game?
I'm Pendragon. I'm Pendragon, mate. God, helps if I hit the right buttons.
Alright, cool, cool.
So have a look in your backpack. Should have some nice stuff. Talk to you later, mate.
See ya.
Sort of had to be nice. Sort of had to be nice to him because I think he's the one that Gaddo shot a few days ago. That's not too bad. I gave him some stuff. Stuff I can easily find and replace. Scared the willies out of me though to find him stood behind me like that. Jesus. So, binoculars. Still no Zs, which is a good thing. And I just realised that looking in my backpack trying to sort him out, I did actually have some medical supplies, so this trip may have been redundant. Here we go, little trot. I'm sure someone would have heard those shots from that sniper, from that, I was shooting that zombie, so, good turn deserves another, I suppose. That's the hospital I'm heading to, by the way. You should know where it is. I mean, as I say, when I first started making these videos, there were quite a few people who didn't really know their way around. I don't think there are many people who are either interested in Dayz videos or playing Dayz but don't know their way around these days. So, and the Zeds are in. Looks like the glass on the front of the hospital is intact, so we'll check out the back first. And if there's nothing around there, we'll nip up onto the roof. All of these buildings are enterable. All of them have got good general spawning. Let's try creeping. I don't creep very often. But I'm going to have the hungry horde trying to eat my brains if I... Oop, flipping into this wall. Around this corner, and here we are. A box. corner. Cardboard box and up. Yes, it has everything I need. So open bag. Let's chuck some blood in. Chuck another one of these in, and another one of those. Yeah. Suppose while we're here, the other thing you'd do, if there was nothing there, you'd go up onto the roof, because very often there's more stuff up on the roof. Now, if I was being sensible, I'd just bugger off at this point. I don't feel like being sensible, because I saw something for a second in that hangar over there, which I thought was odd. So I want to have a look. Before the texture of the window popped in, there was something else. Oh, here we go. There was something else in there. I was like looking inside it. So, you see, sometimes buildings disappear and stuff, and you can see through them. Ah, that's what I saw. I saw the red containers. That's alright. Sort of explains what I saw. But before the texture could... Oops, can't get through that gap. Before the texture of the window popped in and obscured the contents, I saw these... I saw something with a flash of red in here. I don't remember those containers being in there, but oh well. Where shall we go? Nip along to the other hospital in the military spawn, I guess. Oop, there's the cat. Don't know if you heard that. Let's just hope the cat doesn't jump up onto the desk like she normally does. Demanding attention, standing on the keys, making the computer do strange things. See if I can do it. I'll try and show you Santa. Oh, turn the wrong way. Ah, Gordon Bennett. Sure, there used to be a hole in the fence there. A waste of time running around here. Strange, I don't know Cherno as well as I know Electro. God, look at this wall. What a plonker. Yeah, I don't know Cherno as well as I know Electro. I spend more time in Electro than I have in Cherno. I prefer, I suppose, familiarity, I prefer Electro to Cherno. Or at least this industrial part of Cherno I don't know terribly well. Spent enough time fighting through it, but you tend to have different priorities when you're playing Armour than when you're playing Dayz. Playing Armour, yeah, you have different priorities, you have different criteria of what you want to do, and your what you learn as being important and what isn't important. So we've got some military Zs here. Hello, military Z. Click into first person. And there's the clock. Well, that was a little dramatic, wasn't it? That's a heck of a lot of Makarov. More Makarov. Oh, someone's doing very well Makarovs. Military torch. Now, I don't know if it happens here. There was a server I was on. Every time you equipped the military torch, you got kicked off the server. So I tend to... Oh, have we got one? I tend to pick it up purely for collector's items purposes. This, of course, is the other source of medical supplies. Loads of medical supplies normally in here. But what I was going to show you is Father Christmas. I think it's up this one. Shame you can't look right behind you. Go down. Can I do it? No. Come on. Here he is! Santa Claus! Hang on. He's got a bone in his mouth for some reason. Down we go. No, he's got a fag. An evil-looking Santa Claus with a fag. Halfway down the chimney. There's a little Easter egg for you. No idea why they put it there, but I suppose the guy's got a bit of a sense of humour. You can have fun with this. I was watching someone else's Tactical Advances video, and he was talking about... he was... Hang on, climb down that stair. He was just outside Cherno, and he heard the bells, and he didn't quite understand what it was about. The bells are from the town hall clock, and it just struck past a little while ago. So you bring your watch up with the O, and you can see it's just gone past. There is an in-game time, and it's dictated by the server. This is where we discover there's a bloody Z at the bottom of the stairs or something, which is going to be bloody annoying if there is, because I've shown you Santa Claus. Just me, or was I sort of like losing a little bit of health every time I got to the top of that and then I got down? It's like a munch to eat. Should have got that guy to give me a blood transfusion, shouldn't I? Yeah, there's a slight improvement to my health, just. So, yeah. Father Santa Claus smoking a fag or a joint, one of the two. Could do with picking up some food, I suppose. And just do a little general run through. One thing I wouldn't mind finding is a ghillie suit or camo clothing, and in the past I've come across those in pubs. I would prefer not to start shooting at this point. Oh, look at that. What have we got? Talk about timing. Camo clothing. Let's get somewhere a little safer. The camo clothing I was just talking about. Unbelievable. Oh, talk about fortunate. And I said I'd have to go to a pub to find it. Am I being chased? Yep. Playing with a merry little dance through these back gardens. Getting the head down. Now, if I remember rightly, the act of changing into camo clothing, you can lose stuff, so this is always a risk. I've broken a bone, look. I've broken a bone just by going into the camo clothing. How crazy is that? There's a bug they could do without. But it hurts you to swap. Now, here's another point I'd like to point out. Especially some of the guys who mag, I think, on this server, who makes videos as well. Fantastic videos. But do you notice the difference of what my camo clothing looks like compared to the camo clothing on yours? Difference being, I own the DLC that this comes from, which in this case is BAF, British Armed Forces. So therefore, my camo is in high definition, or it's the correct texture setting. Hang on. Boom. Options, video options, advanced texture detail, very high. Object detail, very high. Back, back. Now, can you see the texture quality of my player model? And that is because I own the DLC. Unlike other games where the manufacturer makes some DLC and it sort of splits the community. Remember they did that with Battlefield 2, didn't they? And Battlefield 3 to a certain extent. In fact, most games these days with DLC, the DLC comes out and the people who get it can play the new games and the new maps. The people who don't can't. Well, Bohemian Interactive is sensitive to this, and what they do is they let you play some of the new stuff, so you won't get kicked off the map, but what happens is it's low textures and low resolution. And as Dayz, it says you need Operation Arrowhead, but it doesn't say you need British Armed Forces or PMC, and you do, if you want the textures to be proper. Otherwise everything's a little bit blurry. So if you're well into this game, you know, and you sort of want to support the developers a little bit, and of course you want the extra texture quality of the weapons, of your player skin, because it isn't just a player skin. For instance, the AS-50, if I remember rightly, is from British Armed Forces. And if you don't own British Armed Forces, you can use the weapon, but it doesn't look as nice. It's not such high texture model. Doesn't stop you playing the game, of course. Oops, I'm still in direct communication now. So yeah, it's just a little point, a small point, that if you don't own the correct DLC that the asset is from, you can use it, it will appear, but it'll be of low texture quality. So, here we go. Where to next, eh? Where shall we go? How long have I got to play before someone in the family decides they want to be driven somewhere? Yeah. Oh well, talk to you in a bit. Well, you know what I was saying about someone wanting to go somewhere? Got to take the daughter out. Yeah, Mr. Taxi Driver again. So, I'm going to find somewhere to log out. Before I do, though, you notice the colour's gone? The colour saturation's gone? Yeah. I was having a bit of a 2 and 8 with some Zs, so looks like I'm going to get to eat this meat. Harvest wood. Make a fireplace. I've only got 3 steaks. It was a goat, after all. Back up. Wait. Light fire. Then, come on, cook meat. I've got meat. Cook meat. Always a good idea to keep your head round while you're doing something. Put that on fire. And we have a look at the scene. You can see the level of the colour saturation is very low. So bring up this and I eat. Watch the colour saturation just as you finish the eating animation. Ooh, I am bad. Pop up there, you see? Pop then. And here we go again. And again. See, my health's probably pretty close. So look at the colour saturation. Colour saturation is back. All is good. Right, I am going to log out here. Sorry this has been a boring one, boys and girls. We did meet someone. We helped them out a little bit. Covered 4.5 clicks across the map and about 1 click out of Cherno. And about to go and do real world stuff, which is really annoying. Talk to you later, ladies and gentlemen.